How's it going, guys? So, I'd say yesterday we had an excellent squatting session. We squatted up to 185 and we got it for a single. Depth was a bit suspect. I personally thought I just hit the line. I've had extra consultation and they're a bit more like, it could have been a bit more doubtful. So, I wanted to make sure that I hit depth on the day. So I've got at least one more time of squatting. We're squatting today, so we'll have a look at that again. Oh, geez, oh. I'm yawning like fuck. So yeah, today we are benching. So we'll kind of get into plan our squat session. Okay, so let's get everything out. So I'll be using the shoes, I'll be using that, and I'll be using that. Not using them. Dum. Okay. I mean, we're getting there, so as I said, we'll kind of start to plan our warm-ups as well. I've got my squat kind of warm-ups planned. Ryan, do you think under this pedal exercise are worth the hype? No. Personally, no. Sitting and doing this is pretty much fuck all. Yes, you are moving, but you're not. No, it's shite, in my personal opinion. I mean, if you do literally no movement at all, maybe you're doing that to get you into the groove, but absolutely not. Absolutely not. I would say it's not worth the hype. See, why don't you just go for a walk? But people say, I can do it when I'm working and all that. No, because work should be work, exercise should be exercise, and living should be living. There should be a balance. I mean, while working, won't it burn a few calories, which is good, right? Agreed. Eh, yes, technically moving you're burning calories, but for the majority of people, they go a run, they do a walk, they burn their calories and they go, oh, well, I've done the exercise today so I can eat that. You've just, then you've just negated your whole exercise for extra burning calories. That's how people don't end up losing weight or gaining weight. Let's just say, for example, for them to lose weight, they need to eat at least 2,000 calories, right? So let's just say they eat the 2,000 calories and then they do a walk and they burn 500 calories in the walk. They go, well, I've burnt 500 calories, so I can eat more food. So then they'll just go, you know what, I'm going to go and treat myself, I'm going to eat this because I've burnt a whole bunch of calories. And they go eat something that's 1,000 calories. They've now ate 2,500 calories, which has now put them maybe into a surplus, and they've not lost any weight. So, I think the whole cardio for calories thing is a load of nonsense. If you're doing exercise, do exercise. Don't adjust your calories round your exercise. 'Cause that's just your activity level. If you eat what you need to eat to lose weight, and you're more active, you'll lose weight quicker. You might become more hungrier, but that's when you need to adjust your quality of food intake. And also, as I say, when you're doing cardiovascular activity, you're burning calories as you're doing the activity because you're moving and all that sort of stuff. And if you have any hypertrophic stimulus like from anything really, your muscles need to repair so it breaks down. That's why they say when you do weights, you're burning calories as you're doing it, and then you're burning calories after the fact because you're breaking down the muscle to make it stronger, to build it bigger and all that. And that's like is endothermic or something like reaction. And that's how you're burning calories as you're throughout the day because your muscles are broken and repairing. So ideally, the best thing to do is a combination of both weight training and cardiovascular. Get the best of both worlds. Me, honestly, I just focus on weight training because I don't need cardiovascular activity for my sport. However, cardiovascular activity is important for heart health and all that, and a wee bit of joint movement and stuff like that, and getting used to impacts, high and low. Right. So let's warm up. Apologies. I just fucking stabbed myself in the nose. That was sore and then cut my nails. Okay. I need to move this bench. There we go. Oh, Ryan, thank you for the follow. That's much appreciated, my guy. Sorry, I got distracted. Your accent is fascinating and really captivates me. Decent, man. Appreciated. What's your accent? Well, where are you from? I'm guessing you already know Scottish, so Scotland. Yes, that's all. Bang on the button. Bang on the button. Southeast Asia. That's a very broad sort of continental area. Yeah. Number 8. Gimli, Lord of the Rings. I fucking love that. That's excellent. So when they're talking, you have my boner, I go, and my axe. India, oh fair dues. Ah, there you go. I know India. Oh. I've never been to India, to be fair. All fairness, and I say, no offence, I've never actually, you know when people go, oh, I want to go to this place, I want to go to that place, like holidays and stuff. I've never thought of India as a place to go on holiday to. In all that's my opinion, to be fair. So I've seen, like, as I say, there's like great architecture and like all sort of like interesting culture sort of stuff, but it's never been somewhere I've kind of fancied going. Like Dubai, I've never really. I know everybody loves going to Dubai and stuff like that just now, like sort of British culture, sort of. But I really don't see the fascination with it. My kind of like area, I like Italy. Been to Italy, I've been to numerous parts of Italy now. Oh, fucking hips. Right, so yeah, come here only if you're not afraid of unknown diseases, scammers, and fascist governments that everybody fears. Fair enough, mate. Aye. I'm guessing you've got fucking, is it British colonialism to thank for that sort of shit? Because didn't fucking that sort of like absolutely destroy India in a sort of sense, history wise? I'm no the best with history, but vaguely know certain wee bits. I was wondering why my chest was hitting that. I'm sorry, but can you speak a bit slower? No, it's no offensive, in all fairness. Us, myself, like Scottish wise, we do tend to talk quite fast. And even me in particular, I tend to talk very fast. Like even people, like other Scots don't even know what I'm saying. So nah, you're all good, mate. No offence taken. No, I'm no precious. So good. Right, so I went from the bar to 110, so that's a 40 kilo jump. I went bar to 50. So I do add 20 kilos, 70. I think, don't know what I'm doing. So if I did 50, add 30. Yeah, I think that's. But my cousin who lives in Edinburgh tells me a lot of great things about how amazing Scotland is. Well, as they say, Scotland is God's country. That is it. As I'm not religious at all, but that is a wee saying. Scotland's God's country. That's it. I've always kind of said it. Like if I had won the lottery and won like a fuck ton of money, yes, I would definitely do a bunch of travelling. But there's probably nowhere else I'd rather live. Like even though we do get a lot of shit weather and a lot of things that are, I guess political wise, which I'm not much a political person, like I kind of disagree with and stuff like that, and it's just how the way things are going in today's age. Scotland's still one of the best places to live. Aye. My personal opinion. But I guess if I had money to unlock different areas, then you might think differently. But no, I used to like the British accent, but then I watched Lord of the Rings and thought, wow, the Scottish accent's even cooler. But that's the thing, even Britain, Scotland in particular as well, see for such like a small, I don't know, you might know it yourself, for such a small country, we have so many kind of dialects and so many different accents of areas in such a small area. Like Glasgow would speak different from Edinburgh. Edinburgh will speak more differently to Inverness, and then as I said, all the way islands and stuff. Do Scottish people hate being a part of the UK still? I mean that's the political part of it. A lot of people, want Scotland independent. A lot of people are very Scottish people are very kind of Britain orientated and stuff like that. So they would rather keep the UK as the UK. And then myself, I'm kind of just not really bothered, to be fair. Not really bothered. Like, if we're a part of the UK, nothing really changes. If we became independent, would we be better or worse off? That's all down to debates and all that sort of stuff. So, I'm all for a thing that benefits me. What benefits me, essentially? But if there've already been 2 referendums. If there was another referendum, I would have to probably vote for independence, just for the fact is like my late father, that's what he wanted. He wanted independence, so I wouldn't even be voting for myself. I'd be voting for him essentially, because I'm not really one that cares about all that sort of stuff. But I know he did, so. I heard from my brother that the UK, not much tax money is spent in Scotland, instead redirected to mainland Britain, which has caused issues at times. How true? In all honesty, I couldn't tell you, because just my kind of like mindset of like living, I don't really look into political sort of stuff and how my money's been used. Because at the end of the day, there is 3 certainties in life. You're born, you die, and you're taxed. No matter what, you're taxed, unless you're in some sort of tax haven, or unless you're stupidly minted rich and you know all the tax sort of things. But aye, no matter what, I'm gonna get taxed regardless. Where that money gets spent, it's not getting spent in me. So personally, I don't care. I know that sounds a horrible way to think, but aye, taxpayer money never gets used the way it should be used. So I apologise if I'm intruding too much. No, mate, you're all good. I'm just fascinated by your culture. No, fair. Scotland's culture isn't really what I'd say Scottish now. We're very multicultural nowadays. So there's a sort of blend of cultures. Like for example, if you go into like an Indian restaurant, there'll be a thing called like tikka masala. I'm pretty sure. But I guess tikka masala isn't a traditional Indian dish. It was invented by someone in Scotland. That's why we have a lot of, as you say, you'd have like, as I say, an authentic like Chinese restaurant, authentic Indian restaurant. But a lot of it up here is a lot more westernised. Not, I say westernised, but Scotified essentially, or UKified. Do you speak Gaelic or know how to read it? No, I can't speak a word and I don't know how to read it. I know Gaelic is the sort of native sort of Scottish language, but it's kind of a dying breed. Like there's still schools that teach Gaelic and all that, but it's not very commonly known. No, it's not completely dead. There's still schools based like Gaelic schools. There's still Gaelic speaking schools where you learn Gaelic and all that. And I would say Gaelic, but it's Gaelic. And that there's still schools. There's still churches based on it. When you go more up north, it's more prevalent, the Highlands and that. So no, it's not dead. It's just losing. It's it's just not as common. Right. Oh. Are you pure Scottish heritage? I always thought most Scots were redheads and like pale white. No, I am not. Well, pure Scottish heritage. I say majority of things is like is kind of Scots is a mixture of kind of Viking. It's a lot of mixture stuff. There's probably very few people in most countries that are just pure one kind of individual race because people move about a lot throughout fucking evolution and shit. So no, I am half Scottish and half Turkish. You look half Italian to me. Close, I've been mistaken for that, no. Half Scottish, half Turkish. But I was born and bred here. Yeah. And before you even say it, no, I can't speak a single word of Turkish. Been to Turkey? So are you Muslim? No, I have no religion. I have no religion. And I've only been to Turkey when I was very young. Atheist? I wouldn't even say atheist to be fair, I just have no religion, like I guess you could say as agnostic, like, or even there could be something, but I don't really care to practice any religion. I don't really care if there is one or isn't one, like, nah. Like for me, from a personal point of view, this case maybe piss off some people, but I think people use religion as a crutch for a lot of things, and they use religion as an excuse or as a reason to do a lot of things. Like, at the end of the day, you do something because you want to do it. That is it. It's no really any sort of higher power or anything like that makes you do anything. You do it because you do it. Like, do you like that the UK still has a monarchy? It doesn't bother me, to be fair. I'm no. If it had one or didn't have one, I'm not fussed. I know there was a whole big drama with fucking, is that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry? That whole debacle where he's abdicated. Well, no, that was abdication. He's left the sort of royal thing. It's I don't follow it. I don't keep up with it. It's aye. Does Scotland also? No, it's only the UK has a monarchy. Scotland don't have that. You have the monarchy, then you have like the Prime Minister, and then up in the UK we have a thing called the First Minister. I'm pretty sure that's correct, isn't it? Hold on. I just want to double check. I don't want to give you incorrect information. Aye, First Minister. But it's unfair that they continue to use taxpayers' money for their own benefit. Well, in all fairness, taxpayers' money doesn't even go into benefiting the taxpayer. It goes to benefiting fucking higher up, wealthier people, politicians, all that sort of pish. And every now and then they might actually do something for the roads, maybe a wee bit for healthcare, maybe for that. But as my mindset is, if it doesn't affect me directly, why stress about it? That's why I don't even vote. I'm not interested in it absolutely, because it's just two shit sides of a coin essentially. That's why I think anarchism is the best option. I was having a wee read of anarchism. Oh, my computer's going a bit slow, hold on. You're a powerlifter total. Well, it's not 518, it's technically 517 and a half. But I'll take the extra half a kilo. So it's against all forms of authority and seek to abolish institutions that claims maintains unnecessary cohesion, hierarchy, typically including the state and capitalism. So very far left. Okay. Anarchism advocates for. I read a wee bit of community cooperation. Centralised authority without centralised authority. That's see. I think from a politics point of view, that could possibly work very well, because it's not just one person putting their views on, and then another, it's everybody can, that would work in that sort of sense. But I think there still need to be some sort of, I'm probably getting too far into it, because we're talking about politics, for example, but from a more crime sort of thing perspective, there need to be a bit more of a authority in that sort of sense. Dude, you could easily pick me up and throw like 7 of me. I probably could. I'm fairly strong just now. Samnin, Raiders of Peru, you legend. Hiyo, Samnin. But I say, that individual freedom and community cooperation, that sounds ideal, sounds very good, but there will be always, and as I say, people might go, oh no, but I wouldn't. Everybody at the end of the day wants to push their own agenda. Everybody at the end of the day wants to have their issue as the number one priority issue. So it's one of those ones, as I say, it's a difficult one, because as I say, there's all different types of ways to, I was going to say control, but democracy. Well, there's all different ways of making a functioning society. It's just, I guess you need to go by how that current country works, in a sense. Because as I say, what would benefit, for example, Scotland, a way that if they ran a country that way might be different to England, and from England might be a different way of governing a thing is Ireland, and even America. Everyone's different. There's all different governing societies. Like for example, there's I can't mind the name, but there's a country in South America, and that was deemed with the highest murder rates. It was the most dangerous country and all that. And the president of that country just decided he had enough, and decided to just arrest everybody for potential murders and crimes and stuff like that, and jailed everybody. And it's now one of the safest countries in the world. And you might think that is a very overbearing, very strong, dare I say it, more rightish sort of view. Just jail everybody, give everybody potential thing, get all the gangs off the streets, this, that, and everyone's now very safe. Yes, I think I read the thing, out of 60,000 prisoners they've arrested, 80 have died. 60,000 to 80, that's quite decent numbers, but it's still out of the day, it's still good for people dying and shit. But at the end of the day, these are people that are murderers and that sort of stuff, so then, do you really feel sympathy? My personal opinion, I don't. But that's an extreme way of dealing with a certain situation. Does it work? Absolutely. Does it have maybe a negative outlook, views that people might put across? Absolutely. But not every sort of country could do that and for it to work. I just want to experience for once that the taxis up here are being put to good use, and to understand how that feels. That is why I'm somewhat outspoken about it. No, it's fair enough. Everybody is entitled to their fucking opinions and views and stuff like that. Like I say, I'm probably the best person to talk about this stuff like this, because I don't really have a really, grudge down view on anything. To be fair, I'm not really bothered about a lot of stuff. See if I can't change the outcome of something, why should you stress on it? That's kind of my outlook on a lot of things now. Fuck, my guy. A wee subscription? Oh, fucking... I think get a wee pose. Oh, boom, man, my guy. Appreciate the sub, my man. Appreciate it. Oh. But I'm pretty much the type of person that you could literally ask me most questions, and I'll answer it honestly, and as I say, at the end of the day, we're all very grown-up adults. We should be able to, if I have a disagreement with something that you say, you have a disagreement with me, and we'll be able to say, fair enough, that is it. And that's it, because two people, as I said, two people don't have to agree on something. That is it. That's why there's debates, but even debates like that, debates don't have to be won. They can just be, I say what I think, you say what you think, maybe find some common ground, and that is it. Agreed, absolutely. I think a lot of people forget nowadays, as in now, because it's a lot more modern, is everybody has to be right. Everybody has to be this and everybody has to be that. Whereas nowadays, people don't forget that two sides of a coin can be right. However, they can be like crosses and intersections of truths between the both. And then if everybody had the same view on everybody, it'd just be a very boring place, wouldn't it? Oh. So, well, let me just check my wee set. So we've just done 80 kilos, that by 5. So the bar, then I've added 30 kilos, then I've added so the bar 50. I've added 30 kilos, then I've added another 30 kilos. You know, maybe this should be 75, and then this maybe and 15, so 90. I'm just trying to figure out my lifts. So the bar, then I add 30 kilos, then I'm adding 25 kilos, then I'm adding 15 kilos, then I'm adding 10 kilos. With your extensive experience in various combat sports, can I learn a combat sport at home? I've always wanted to learn wrestling, but there's no gyms near me that teach it. Can I simply fill a sandbag and... Technically yes, but you're only going to have really yourself as your output person. Like you could I've learnt a lot of things just through YouTube. However, you're going to be like, let's just say, practicing different like wrestling ground moves and stuff like that with a sandbag, which is good for getting used to having a bit of weight, moving that thing about and stuff, but it won't compare to actually having a live person to actually, you know, manoeuvre with, and how it would feel to move a certain weight up. Because this right now is 90 kilos. I can bench press this fairly easy. However, see, picking up a 90 kilo person is completely different to picking up a 90 kilo weight. Yes, technically both weigh the same, but the proportions, the height of the person will vary, the girth, and then also like wrestling, if you're wrestling maybe other skilled players, there's difference just getting your mate and fucking about and practicing some moves and stuff, but then it works really easily. And then if you actually get somebody who's skilled in a certain sport, it also helps you learn and improve and how to be more tactical and all this. So surely you can learn basics But to get yourself to a certain level that you'd want to be convincing and not even competitive, convincing and competent, you need to have, as I say, constructive feedback, like having a coach, having people who are better than you at a certain thing, because it helps you improve and learn, and being in that kind of environment as well. So, as purely just wanting to learn some basics and fucking about, aye, you can do it, absolutely. But to do it as a long-term thing, I'm gonna have to say no, because you can only get so good at doing something yourself before you need to introduce outside attitudes. Yes, you could say I'm being hypocritical, because I do powerlifting, I've done it all myself, and I do the training myself. But for me, I know how to do the lifts. For me, it's really the programming, the weight movement, and all that sort of stuff, which I've been doing well, and I've decided once I get to a certain level myself, I am then going to get a coach. So you could say yes right now, I'm a bit hypocritical saying, oh, you could do it, aye, but you're not going to get the best benefit. And I'm saying that, whereas I'm just doing it all myself powerlifting wise, and I've not got a coach and stuff. But I've been training for over 14 years. Yeah, is that right? No, sorry, I've been training for, I think. Yeah, I've been training for over 12 years. It's not 14 years just yet. I've been training for over 12 years. I started training when I was 14, that's why I said 14. Aye. I've been training for years, so I have a good general knowledge of weight training and exercise. So I shouldn't expect to gain any self-defence skills from just learning at home. I would need a sparring partner and a coach, otherwise it's primarily for fitness, correct? Yes and no. Like, learning how to punch. Anybody can learn how to punch in the house. Like, just as I say, you want your wrist straight, two knuckles pointing forward, so you can learn how to punch. And as they learn different punches. You can learn and shadow box as much as you want, but see, without actual having reinforcement and actually being able to feel what it's like to punch something or someone, or feeling what it's like to get punched, then in a self-defense scenario, you could just go to shit. For example, let's just say you do everything on YouTube, you learn to wrestle, you do this, you do that, and you are very proficient. Let's just say you get proficient at doing that wrestling, or even punching and that, and striking. You get good at doing it, but you've never actually fought somebody. You've never had the adrenaline, the fear, the this, the that, the moment, the heat, the intensity, the facial expressions, the timing of the you've never had any of that experience. So you could instantly just trigger a fight and flight, or you could forget everything that you've trained for and just go instinct, which happens to the majority of people fighting outside a sporting event. You get into a fight, 10 out of 10, if someone is somewhat trained or they've watched stuff and that, you just go instinct, you fight instinct. You just do what you need to do, you fight very instinctually, adrenaline runs, you gas out, whereas if you're actually a trained fighter, you've been doing this for a part of your fucking life, so you know what to expect. Because I've seen it happen lots of times. Even sometimes people who do martial arts and stuff, they've been doing sparring, they've been doing this, it's all play fighting, they've never been really punched, they've never really been hurt, and they've never had to really hurt anybody before. And then they get into a situation outside of that safe environment, and they completely bottle it because they're not prepared for something like that. And the aggression and the violence that some people, as I say, can do all the martial arts in the world in a nice, safe, cosy wee dojo, and then they get into a real life situation and completely bottle it because it's just something completely different. So a lot of it is having the skills, being physically being able to do it, having the experience, but also being mentally prepared and mentally strong for it as well. As there's a lot of factors, but also it has to be one's mindset. So, would you advise me, should I do it or not? Well, the way I see it, if it's the only thing you can do to learn a wee bit of self-defence, then absolutely. It's better to have a little self-defence than to have no self-defence. So I'd say absolutely do it. But don't rely on it if you ever have to get into a proper situation. Like, just have it in the bank. Like, you know, if I get into this position, I know how to do this and do that. But a lot of times, if it comes to a real life world scenario, you're not going to remember how to do anything. You're just going to do what you need to do. And you'll go to your go-to kind of move. If you know what that is. Right, let's get this set. So we're going for a triple, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, Bowser, big bean burrito. There we go, my guy. Samson, is it? Arjon. Sam in great form, for real. Appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, I mean, in most real life scenarios, if someone has a weapon, I'm at a disadvantage. Even an experienced person can't wrestle if their opponent has a knife and isn't trained. Ring, so see if someone has a knife in a real world scenario, you fucking run. Like, yes, in my martial arts and stuff like that, I've been trained in knife defence, but the first thing they say to you is, see if you have to use it, you're already going to be cut. Because knife is a fucking dangerous thing. You just get stabbed in the neck, in the thigh, somewhere, and you could just bleed out within minutes. So see if you can run away from someone that has a knife. You fucking run. Doesn't matter if people go, oh, you're a shite bag, that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're not built to fucking get stabbed and fucking this. You live to, as I say, live for another day. If someone has a knife, you fucking bail. If someone has a weapon, you just fucking bail. The best thing you can do in any sort of scenario is de-escalation. If you can talk somebody down from a fight, absolutely do it 10 times out of 10. You only fight if you have no other option. Do you know you can trick your brain into tasting salt? Just pretend to shake a cup of salt in your mouth. Aye, let me, I'm going to try that. Mate, you can't film me with that shit, RJ. Arjon or something, I can't mind. I can't even mind what he was saying there. Can't trick me, my guy. Yeah. Like, I've done knife self-defence training and stuff, but a lot of it is just really instinctual. It's like, you want to basically, if we've got the knife in one hand, you essentially just want to fucking grab that hand, bring the knife to your waist and just fucking hold them. And just hold it there. Fucking headbutt them, bite them, all that sort of stuff. And another time is, it's cause it's like an RV thing, someone's got a knife and you get it to the way, you just hold it there. A lot of time people come hyper fixated on the knife, and if you grab it, they'll just do this. They'll try and pull it away and stuff, but they forget they've got another hand, they can just fucking change. But a lot of time, in the moment, people don't think of that unless they're actually trained to think like that. But no. Ah, John, that was it. Oh, but I was about to test this experiment myself. Ah, no. I used to do that fucking back in high school shit like that, man. That's old school patter. I'm feeling old just saying that's old school. Yeah, I prefer to stick to with my calisthenics and focus on overall fitness. It just benefit me more than that. Absolutely. Like I did judo for 2 years. I did taekwondo for 9. I did boxing for a couple of years. I've always just done combat sports as well as I've done athletics. I've done swimming. I've did a whole host of things. I've done kind of bodybuilding. I now do powerlifting. I did do calisthenics for a wee bit during COVID. So I've done it all. I've done it all. I don't really do combat sport. I don't really do martial arts and combat sports now because I can't be arsed getting punched in the face, and I can't be arsed absolutely knackering my joints. And I hated the running for fitness and stuff. So you don't need to do all that sort of stuff. But it's always very good to know to make sure you're capable of defending yourself or others. You appear to be 22, I appreciate that, but I'm 26. But you have the experience of someone who's been doing this for 50 years with all those skills. 26, with all those, how old are you really? Well, I'm very physically skilled. Academically, I'm probably not the best. Academically, I'd probably say I am very average. Even more to say, you could say I'm a wee bit below average academically. No, you know what, I'm getting big up myself. I'm average. From the power of the mind, I'm very average, but physically, I'm well above average. Like you could give me something to do, let's say a tool trade, and I'd figure it out. I'm very physically capable with my hands and my body, but I'd say give me a mental arithmetic equation, give me some sort of English sort of thing. I'm not the best with it. I was actually okay at maths in high school. I was actually okay at physics, but English, fucking terrible. Other wee bits and bobs, stuff like that, I wasn't the best at academically. I'd say my highest grade was physical education, PE. But everybody's different. As I say, some people might be, I say, very, very intelligent. It's sort of, and that sort of intelligence is a broad spectrum, but some people might be very book smart. Wait, you're right. Well, I mean, like the subject. You know how when you do your writing and stuff, and your grammar and your punctuation, and you're doing your stories and I can't say the word. Your literacy, aye, all that sort of stuff. I mean, I can speak alright English. I tend to mispronounce it. I need to enunciate more and stop mumbling. But no, I can do English just fine. Can you teach me some Scottish slangs? Well, you've got, like, you say, so see by the word yes, it's I. And it's not like I like eyeball, it's I as in A-Y-E. Alpha Yankee Echo. So that would be yes, so I. That's it. aye, that's the one. And then for no, it'd be no. Like a beaver would gnaw at a piece of wood, it's just N-A-W, no. And that's just no. Because there's two basic ones. Then you've got, as you say, fanny, which is the American have a fanny pack. A fanny could be in multiple things. So a fanny could be a vagina. A fanny could be like, I was going to say ball bag, but that's another Scottish one. A fanny could be just someone being an idiot. I know Gommy. Gommy, yeah, you know that one, that's good. Ball bag. You've got Baltic. So Baltic, it's fucking Baltic. It would mean it is very cold. In it, Gommy and boggin, aye. You can see I'm going for a scran, which is food. So a scran would be like a bunch of lots of food. I mean, you've got shite. So it's just shit when I eat at the end. Shite. Yeah, scran. Yeah, that's like food. I'm going to go for a scran. You're going to go and get food. Old. Aye, old. Old. Yeah, that's correct. Oh, you've got wee. That's the biggest one. Wee. So wee guy. Little. So wee. Egypt. Egypt, aye. Wee guy, that's it. So little person, aye, little man, or something like that. Wee. I'll just have a wee can I am brew. That's it, that's it. Right, let's do my final warm up. I'm taking a bit longer than I should, but that's fine. Saturn Vector Blaze, how's it going?
But
someday I'm going to move to Scotland and learn the local dialect because it's incredibly cool. Appreciate it, my guy. We do tend to spout a lot of shite. I went for a competition representing my school. Nice. What kind of competition was it, my guy? How many calories do you consume daily and how much protein do you intake? So Ryan, right now I am in a calorie deficit because I'm trying to get into a weight class. So I'm currently eating daily about 1800 calories. That's so 1800, so I mean about 1800 calories, and that's for me to lose weight. On average, I'd eat maybe about 2,500 to 3,000 calories as maintenance / surplus. So yeah, protein wise, so I don't really track my protein. I probably should, but I don't. The most ideal thing of protein is eat 1 gram per pound of body weight. So for example, if you weigh 170 grams, if you weigh 170 pounds, eat 170 grams of protein. If you want to lose weight, let's just say you weigh 200 pounds and you want to get down to 180. Don't eat 200 grams of protein, eat 180. Makes sense. And then use protein, use your carbohydrates and fats as energy sources. And it was badminton. Nice, man. How did you do? Do you take other supplements as well, like creatine? So I take whey protein, I take creatine, and I take a multivitamin, and also vitamin D. So vitamins. Awesome, mate. Nice. Qualify for nationals. Decent, man. Nice. Fuck. Nice shit, man. Good. With your friend, good. That's awesome, Vector. That's good. That's it. Keep up the training. Don't get too overwhelmed. But that's good, man. That's awesome. And just focus on enjoying it, my man. Just focus on having fun. Is creatine important? So, creatine is the most studied supplement there is, and it's the most beneficial supplement to intake compared to everything else. If you could only take one supplement, I would say take creatine. So, you can get creatine from various vegetables. You can get it from beef, but you'd have to consume a lot to fully saturate yourself with creatine. So basically, creatine you can take as much as you want daily, but all you really need is like 3 grams a day. Some people do like creatine loading, and then after a certain while, then they go to the daily amount. But all you need to do is take 3 grams, so a wee scoop, every single day. I heard creatine accelerates hair loss. No, mate. I can tell you for a fact that that's probably bullshit. It's probably just one of those myths that people say. Look at me. I've been taking creatine since the age of 14. So I've been taking it for 12 years. If I was to have any negative side effects from creatine, I would have had it by now. I.e. hair loss being a fucking big one of them. I just peeled my skin off during a match. Ooh, the opponent pulled up a drop. I was in the back box and ran and dived and took the skin off my wrist. But I got the point. Good, mate. Good sacrifices have to be made, but that's it. Regarding beef, if I even mention it, my community would metaphorically burn me at the stake and celebrate around. I forgot, because India, cows are sacred, isn't it? But I guess you can't have beef because beef comes from a cow, yeah. So technically veal, venison, that's deer's. So veal, venison, those are red meats. So it's not just beef, but red meat can store creatine essentially. Unless that's fucking sacred. No, that's not sacred as well. Aye. See, that's another thing, as I said. I think, religion kind of just restricts a lot of things. Like, as I say, you've got, of course, for India, cows sacred, no beef. You've got, as I say, other Eastern cultures, like, as I say, Islam, Muslim, that. It's pork, can't have any bacon because they think pig is a dirty animal. Hey bro, bye, I gotta go, I should read because I was not in my school for a week due to the competition, bye. All good, Vector. Get back to studying. I'll check in with me soon, mate. Hopefully if I don't see you before your nationals, good luck with your nationals, my guy. But I don't see why restrict yourself from something. Food is food, man. Whether it's meat, whether it's veg, whether it's carbohydrates, I can enjoy it. I'm gonna watch my last set in all honesty. I want to see how my form went. Oh, fucking move like butter. Here's something interesting. India is the largest exporter of beef. Quite hypocritical. That is very fucking hypocritical. Fucking hell. That I never knew that. You know, I'm gonna even have a wee Google of that as well. Not that I don't believe you, but I just I find like if I. Oh, okay. If I'm wrong, ban me. So technically you're not wrong. So technically yeah, but technically not. So it says Brazil was the biggest exporter of beef in 2023, followed by India. So pretty much neck and neck. Fair enough. But then I've looked at another thing and it's saying the USA. No, sorry. Yeah, it's saying USA, Brazil, China, India. Ah, okay, and the beef slaughtered in India is halal, so that's a lot of Eastern countries. Okay. Aye, there's multiple exporters. But you're correct, it's one of the biggest. See, I never knew that, that's something new, that is it. But that is very hypocritical. The animal's supposed to be sacred, but you slaughter it for profit. That's a... That is modernisation at its finest. Let's make this sacred thing a profitable asset. Well, I did read that it said most of Indian beef that is slaughtered is done by the halal way, which I think is hanging upside down and draining it of blood and stuff. Oh, 2 seconds, get a phone call. Sorry, back again. It was just the girlfriend phoning me, the missus. But they are Muslim Christian, but I doubt some must be Indian too. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, doesn't it make sense not by not eating beef? We actually save a lot of cows. What would we do if we sold them instead? Honestly, mate, don't know. But at the end of the day, I say, as India cow sacred animal, if you're selling them for the known purpose of slaughtering them, that's still kind of a very hypocritical thing as well, isn't it? It's weird. It's fucking weird. It's the same as well, like, is it Judaism? It's like kosher diet. That's fucking confusing. You can't even have like dairy at certain times, and you can't have certain like meats and stuff like that. Just dieting, well, certain religious diets are so restricting. So that's 105, that's 105. Right, we're about to bench 105. Ah, fuck! I only got a single there. Bad, 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 bad. Oh, that was shite. Once I tried pork and bacon. Well, pork and bacon's the same thing. Some pig. And it was delicious. Absolutely. Streaky bacon. Oh. Some pork chops. Oh. A wee gammon steak. Oh. When I casually mentioned it to my parents, they started scolding me. They reminded them that we are Hindus, not Muslims, which left them confused about whether they should or not. Old school parents, man. That's it. You basically caught them with a fucking contract. Aye, which you're absolutely fucking correct. But, aye. There's nothing. You could eat any. Yes, see, and out of all the meats, pig is probably not the most healthiest because it's very high in saturated fats and stuff. But it's fucking delicious. Get some crispy streaky bacon on a beef burger. Fucking excellent. I'm guessing you've never even had chorizo. No, you might have had chorizo. Oh, chorizo, man. Oh, fantabidosi. What's your favourite dish? See, that's difficult. I like lots of food. So I enjoy burgers, I enjoy pizzas, I enjoy pastas, I enjoy like mac and cheese. I do enjoy the local Scottish dish. I do like haggis. I enjoy a bit of haggis. I know a lot of people don't because it's like sheep's intestine and bladder and all that. I do like haggis. Scottish dish. I mean, you've got neeps and tatties, haggis, neeps and tatties. You've got stovies, which is like square sausage and all that. And it's like a kind of gravy and all. Oh, that's good. Sorry, how do you spell that? Stovies? Stovies, I think. Stovies. Stovies. I want to say that's correct, but I'm not sure. Hey Google, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Fourth timer for 10 minutes. Starting now.
Cool. Yeah, Stovies, there you go. I mean, Stovies, it doesn't look like the nicest dish in the world. Cock and leek, or leaky soup. So I can't even tell you. Oh, lentil soup. Oh, excellent. I don't know if that's Scottish or no. Oh, is this kind of like a soup broth thing? Nah, I couldn't tell you. I've never had it, mate, so that's it. Porridge. Black pudding. Oh, tablet. Scottish tablet. Amazing. It's just pure sugar. I mean, I've been to Indian restaurants here and stuff. Whether it's authentic or not, I couldn't tell you. Like, I would see, I don't know. I'm just trying to say one of the things I like from it. I like a butter chicken. Like, I like that. I don't know if that's a genuine like, traditional Indian dish. I like a butter chicken. Another thing, you get a wee side dish, is it spiced onions? I like that, but again, I don't know if that's traditional Indian cuisine. Got a lot of stuff here. Yeah, exactly, see. Aye, it's more westernised. That's insane. A lot of Indian restaurants. Oh yeah, it's Indian. Oh, that's good. Right, I like butter chicken. But there's a lot of foods in the UK. It's like cultures, but it's been more westernised. There's certain places that are very authentic. Naan and butter chicken pairs really well. I mean, I'm going to be honest, see out of all the cuisines, Indian's probably because I've not had enough yet, but Indian's probably one of my least favourites. I've had naan before, but that I'm just I like kebabs, like kind of like lamb kofta and all that. Like that's like Turkish and Greek sort of. I like that. I like all that sort of stuff because I'm half Turkish. I love a bit of fucking doner meat, you know, fucking lamb. I like all that sort of stuff. Bit of lamb chin. Probably I love Italian food. I enjoy a good steak. But aye, it's the same. It's probably because I don't go out for enough Indian foods. I've not tried enough different dishes and stuff. I'm normally very plain Jane with it. Always just stick with a butter chicken because I know I like that, and that's pretty much it. It's the same with like Chinese cuisines. I normally just go for the basic westernised fucking chicken curry, or a sweet and sour chicken. I don't get too adventurous. Oh, Mexican food. I love Mexican food. Give me a quesadilla, a taco, a tostada, fucking chimichanga, burrito. Ah. I prefer a KFC burger. That's excellent. I do like KFC. Oh, I'm tired. I'm just gonna watch that last set I did, because in all fairness, it wasn't a great set. That was a very poor set. See, that wasn't the best. Fuck, it's nearly 6 o'clock. God damn. But Nando's are here is quite. Aye, Nando's is very popular here. It's just peri peri chicken. It's just spicy chicken. I mean, I wouldn't rave about it, but it's decent. See if you're going out and using somewhere that you know is reliable, you know it tastes nice, and it's quite convenient. Nando's. It's healthier than a KFC and McDonald's, but aye. Hold on. Hello, I'm back. Fuck me. So that was fucking our mortgage lender thing, just talking about fucking income protection and all that jazz. And hi, it's just because I cancelled it. I don't need it. And it was just saying all this. Da, 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 da. I'm alright. That was fun. But I got some information as well, which is handy. So, let me see, what exactly is a gingerbread house? I just watched a time lapse of you two with your girlfriend. So a gingerbread house is just a big biscuit house with some decorational jellies and some icing. It's a Christmas sort of thing. And it's edible, it's food, gingerbread. Do you believe you're stronger than Jeff Nippard? How many pull-ups can you manage? Is walking your only form of cardio, and do you do it daily? Yeah, so how much time do you spend on it? Hold on, let me just do my set of benching because I've well over fucking hanging my rest period and I've been fucking an hour and 40 minutes. Fuck! I've not even passed the first exercise. Done. Do you believe you're stronger than Jeff Nippard? In some areas, maybe. Most areas, probably not. I don't know. If I looked at Jeff Nippard's 1 rep maxes, then maybe. But he is bigger and heavier than me, so he probably does move more weight. How many pull-ups can you manage? I don't know. I haven't done like pull-ups for reps in a long while. I mean, I can do a pull-up with 40 kilos attached to me. And is walking the only form of... Right now, walking and doing my job is my only form of cardio. Or lifting weights really, really heavily gets a heart rate going. I don't really do running, jogging, swimming, skipping, cycling. I haven't done any of that sort of stuff in a long while. So 105, open bracket, 1, close bracket, / 107.5, open bracket, 1, close bracket, and then it'll be times, and then it'll be 2. So let's watch that set. I just want to do some gardening. I'm not doing gardening today. Fuck that. What is your job that involves cardio? Well, so I work within emergency services. So sometimes I can be sitting my arse and fuck all most of the day. Sometimes I can be running a bit mad, having to deal with certain situations and stuff like that. So, and that can be quite a wee bit of cardiovascular. Or if I'm carrying and walking. So I do a decent amount of walking. So I'm somewhat active. Oh. You should catch some sleep. That's a lot of yawning. Yawning is just your body telling you need more oxygen. That's all it is. It's not necessarily a sign of being tired. See, I'm raging. So basically, a wee bit of trading thingy. See when Nvidia split its stock, I could have bought it at 120 and I decided not to at the time. See if I'd bought it at 120, it's now up at 135 and I fucking finally decided to buy it at 133. So hopefully it does do a bit more ramping up. Man, I wish I bought it down there. Because it's just surging up. If I bought it down there, that's basically $15 per share. And I've got about 32. So, if I do the quick maths on that, 15 times 32, that'd have been fucking near enough 500 quid. Like that. Well, $500, so about 420 quid. Raging myself. Quid is pound, so quid is a pound. I forgot there's another Scottish or British thing. A quid. £1 is a quid. Yeah, I've got 5 minutes. So what am I doing? So bench 1 set, fucking doddle. Squatting, ugh. Pull-ups, okay. Lateral raises, okay. It's all just 1 sets. That's fine. We'll get through this quick then. I need to finish this off quickly because I want to kind of sit down and relax before I need to go to sleep and then wake up for work. What am I doing? I've still got 5 minutes. So, I wasn't overly happy with my bench there. I think this time we're definitely doing 1, but we'll just try and go for as many as I can. So if I get 1, I'll go for a second one. If I get a second one, I'll go for a third. But no more. Oh, ankle pop. I know what I'll be spotting, man. Like, aye, what has that popped? I had a wee blackhead. Alright, it's past 10 PM here. I need to hit the sack. Hope you have a great day. Oh, no problem, Ring. I should have probably been finished my workout next, but I've been chatting a lot and had phone calls. But absolutely, mate, as I say, I appreciate the follow, I appreciate the subscription as well, my guy. So I'll catch you the next time, my man. My next training session's Thursday, so might see you then. And thank you for the advices. It's all good, mate. It's all good. I got one. Whew. Got one. So 107 could definitely be a first lift for me. It moves alright.
But
Oh man. I mean, I still technically had 3 minutes of recovery I could have took, but I decided against it because I've been taking too long already. So we're doing one set of wide and that is it. How heavy am I going? Shit, it's 100 kilo. God damn. Didn't even click on, so. So 70, 80, 90, 100. Fuck. Didn't realise it was that fucking heavy. Okay. 3 minutes. So let's look at that last set. Looking at that, I'm not benching 120, man. Poor. Fucking poor. So 100 kilos. Still pretty good weight but it's not where I want it. I got 3 there. I'm squatting now, so it was only 1 set I was doing, and I got 3 reps, so technically that's good. So that's awesome. I still think personally, oh shit, that fucking slid. I still think personally, I'm not gonna get British qualification. I've already got Scottish qualification. Technically I did Scottish qualification last week, and sometimes I got more than 1 rep. So oh man. So got 3. Give it green. And that's that shit done, aye. Okay. So we're moving on to squat and all that sort of jazz. So let's just boom. Oh, and then I've done 185, so hold on. I've benched 107 officially this week, so 185 plus 107.5. So 292.5. Cool. Aye, so week 1 total 470, week 2 total 485. So I need to do at least 200 more to beat my current. So if I add 200, I increase 7.5 kilos, but I want to try and get 200. I want to try and get 2 hingy. So what we'll do is what we will do is I'll either do 5 kilo increments or I'll do 7.5 kilo increments, and it'll be double, single, single. So on Thursday, deadlift 185 to 207. So if I wanted to do 207 as my last, I do 207, then I do 200, then I do 192. As the 5 kilo increments, it would be 197, 202. So I'll need to decide. Oh. So this is now 3 sets of between 100 and 100 thingy, so 122. Oh. Oops. There we go. Leave that out just now. Oh. I am feeling tired. Feeling tired. Turns that away. Right, so next warm up, you know what I'm going to do? Ass to grass. Now that was some beautiful fucking squats. It's that beautiful. I need to watch this. I felt the beauty that you could visualise. Yeah, look at that. That technique is phenomenal, man. Look how low I get. Pretty much touching. Fucking excellent. Excellent. So now we will off your bastard. Man. Oh, it's Lauren coming in. 7:15. Let's go again. My lower back's just feeling the fatigue. Oh, my back's feeling tight. Back. My back's definitely feeling the fatigue. That fits just inside. Pull-ups 15 kilos, times it by 1. So let's get this. I don't need to warm up because I'm fucking warm. There you go. Oh, my fucking lower back, man. It's from tight. Let's try and get over 5. About 7-ish. 7. Not gonna lie, that felt great only doing one set. That felt great. Anyway, I want to see the quality of my repetitions. I mean, I could have done a wee bit slower on the eccentric, but full lockout, elbow hits perpendicular. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of a bit iffy. 7's a bit more iffier. Nah. Okay. Still good, still in that zone. Good. Right, finish off with lateral raises, mate. Why can't I have done this sooner? Fucking nearly 2.5 hours. At least I'm nearly done. One set of this and that's me. Finito. We'll look at that. I don't think that was satisfactory. Actually. Okay. Let's take a wee bit of pressure off the back. Right, that's me done. So I'm going to love yous and leave yous because it's been quite a long day, and I will see yous all on Thursday. Take it easy, guys.